Skyhunter finished. Well, I think it's finished. I'll probably check everything over one last time just in case I've missed something in the last 8 months it's taken me to build it. But I think it's finished. I won't go over everything in this video. This is just a quick pre-maiden video just in case I smash it in. Hoping to maiden it in the next few days. But it's ready. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description underneath to a full build log that I put together. I've been taking photos right through the build, so you'll be able to see all the stuff that you can't see now, like all the extra Kevlar reinforcement and carbon fibre rods and plywood and balsa and all sorts of stuff, and the full laminating process. So let's have a quick look over what I've done. Balsa elevator, stiffened all of this tail assembly up with Kevlar and carbon. New control horns, new linkages, metal gear servos, I think they're high-tech HS 65 MGs. Servos on the elevator and the ailerons. Motor, I'll be running a 4S, either one 10,000 mAh battery or a pair of 5,200s because I've got a few of those. So I've got a Cobra 352014 700 kilovolt motor with a folding prop. It's a Aeronaut cam carbon 13 by 8. I think I chose in the end after some advice on RC groups. Yeah, I was pretty sure it's 13 by 8. 1.3 video. Managed to find some nice little heat sinks. So I've got the hot side of the 800 milliwatt VTX sticking up. Underneath I've cut a little hole in the bottom of the wing. Oops. Cut a little hole in the bottom of the wing there so that I can still see my channel number on the digital display. All the wires for everything are all hidden, been laminated over. Everything's hidden. But I can still get to it really easily. If I need to swap one of those wires out, I just split that laminate down, pull the wire out, stick the laminate back on. Easy UHF on the other wingtip. I've chosen to put everything right, maximum separation out on the wingtip. So I did it on my Bixer and it worked pretty well. So I've done it on the Skyhunter. So I've taken the stock whip antennas and soldered some bits on the bottom, it's gear cable, so I've soldered that on the bottom to turn them into semi-rigid dipoles. Nice easy mod. I did that with my Bixer too and it worked really well. I've got lights, Flytron navigation lights and strobes on each wingtip. And on the leading edge of the wing I've got some little landing lights, again they're little Flytrons which I built into a little pod. How's that? See that? I'll put a video up of those when they're on actually, in the dark, because they're pretty bright. I'm impressed with those. On the FPV canopy then, I've got my little Eagle Tree GPS sat in the back there behind the canopy, vector inside. I've also got the Eagle Tree alerter just on the back there, and the pitot tube for the airspeed sticking out the front there. In terms of cameras, I've got a Runcam Owl fixed into the nose. And then on a video switcher I've got a Runcam Sky Plus, I think that is the PZ0420, which is on my pan servo, 360 degrees GWS pan servo, and then perched up on top of that nice and high so it can see over the wings is the recording camera, Runcam 2. That is purely a recording camera. I haven't got it hooked into a video switch, or I suppose I could. I've got a spare port on it, but I'll just stick it up there as a recording camera. I can move it about then if I need to. And that's about it, I think. Oops. Now, see, I ought to remember that I need to screw that on when it comes to the Maiden, because that would be nasty. Maybe I'll fire it up. Unplug the motor, fire it up, let you see what stuff I've programmed. So I've got my video aerial systems 1.3 crosshair. That's got a little 5.8 relay on the back, so a little 5.8 immersion RC VTX on the back that's booming that transmission across to my normal 5.8 ground station. Happy with that? Right, so I've turned it on. I've disconnected the motor wires so that can't spin up. Just have a little look at everything with it on. What have we got? So
pan servo activated.
So that's the pan servo. I've got that on a switch so I can turn it on and off if I want to. And then I've got my camera switch. If we look at the ground station here.
Runcam Sky. Runcam Owl. Runcam Sky. Runcam Owl. Pan servo deactivated. Navigation lights on. Landing lights on. Navigation lights on. All lights off.
That's the lights. Got the gains on a knob too. Sub modes and mode. So I've got manual.
Stabilization on.
Stabilization.
Heading hold
active,
loiter
loiter and return to home. Return to home obviously triggers the alerter.
Stabilization off.
That's about it. That's all I can show you, I think. Oh, I hope I don't crash it. Not on the first flight.